In an attempt to be reunited with his grandkids, King Charles may reach out and invite Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to stay at Balmoral Castle this summer, according to insiders who spoke to Page 6. The cancer-stricken king has only once in person seen Princess Lilibet and has only seen Prince Archie, who turns 5 next month, a few times. The 75-year-old Charles, though, is rumored to invite the Sussexes to the royal family's cherished getaway. Every year, the king enjoys retiring to the Scottish countryside with family members, including his own brothers and the Prince and Princess of Wales, the latter of whom is battling cancer of her own. I can see Charles desperately wanting to see the children, and extending this olive branch to Meghan and Harry, a well-placed society source told us. He might conclude that life is simply too brief. Balmoral is really the ideal, peaceful location for a get-together. In the event that he extends an invitation, Harry and Meghan ought to accept the visit. It was only in June 2022, during the late Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee festivities, that Charles first laid eyes on Lilibet, also known as Lily. Charles visited the children, as confirmed, and a royal source later described the visit as fantastic and very emotional. According to the insider, the king was obviously thrilled to see his grandson and meet his granddaughter for the first time. It was a fantastic visit. Harry, who turns 40 in September, is eager to make amends with his father despite a highly publicized family falling out in recent years, as we have previously reported. When the monarch was diagnosed with illness in February, the Duke of Sussex took a plane trip more than 5,000 miles from his home in California to see Charles. However, the Duke and his father were only granted a 40-minute meeting. Buckingham Palace remained silent over the invitation, and sources in Sussex stated they were not yet aware of any plans for the summer. In contrast, Markle, 42, has not traveled back to the United Kingdom much since the Sussexes left the country and their positions as senior royals in March 2020. Despite their return for Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee, the pair was not allowed to join the family on the Buckingham Palace balcony because they are no longer employed as royals. After attending her husband's funeral for the late Queen in September 2022, Markle has not returned to her native country, not even for Charles's coronation. Queen Elizabeth loved Balmoral, where she passed away in fact. Harry writes in his shocking autobiography, "Spare," about how much he loved Balmoral and how his grandfather, Prince Philip, would manage the grill. Amid a thick cloud of smoke, tears streaming from his eyes, and that his grandmother's specialty was salad dressing. He had on a flat cap, which he occasionally removed to wipe his brow or swat a fly. With a massive set of tongs, he rotated the sizzling venison fillets and inserted a Cumberland sausage loop. Usually, I would beg him to prepare a pot of his specialty, bolognese spaghetti.